Hey guys, got another Star Wars review for you today. As you can see, it is the Legacy Collection Luke Skywalker. It was first day, but I decided to go ahead and open it because it was the only one on the pegs. It still had the piece, the droid piece, still in the package. The other one that they had, someone had ripped out the piece, which is stupid. But anyways, here's the picture. Pretty cool artwork picture of Luke. There's the back, in case you want to read this stuff on the back. Might not be able to though. And of course you can see the other figures on the back. Packaging is really nice though, like they always are, so I'll give it a 9. Several of the figures that I've gotten lately, I've opened them before I did the intro, so you have to forgive me for that. But anyways, here's the figure. He comes with this this wrap that goes around his head. Not entirely sure what you would call that, but it keeps him from getting sand all over him, I guess, because this is like from a scene in the movie that's not really in the movie. I don't know if it's deleted or it's an extra scene or what, but it comes with these sand goggles, keep the sand out of his eyes. Sadly, I couldn't get both the goggles and the hoodie on his head. They won't go on at the same time. And then he also comes with this lightsaber hilt. And if you'll notice, it doesn't have the tip at the end of the place where the blade comes out, which means this is Obi-Wan's lightsaber. But it's not too bad because their lightsabers are so similar that it doesn't really matter. I'll just give you a look with this thing on them. So it's kind of weird with them on. When I first saw them in the stores, I haven't really seen them around here. I went out of town and got some figures. I haven't really seen this one around the stores here. I've seen the Han Solo, but at first glance, this doesn't even look like Luke Skywalker. It looks like someone else. Gotta take it off. Now it looks like Luke Skywalker. Pretty cool little figure. Probably one of the best Star Wars figures I have, actually. And the facial sculpt is not really... The facial sculpt isn't really all that great, but it does look like him. And the wind blowing in his hair effect is pretty cool. So, there's that. Let's move these out of the way. His articulation is really good. Unlike the last Luke figure I bought, which was the 2006 version, which I believe only had cut joints for the elbows, and I don't really think his articulation in his legs was as good as it is now. So, he has a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball jointed knees, and then ball jointed feet. So, he has really good articulation. I have to say, all around, this figure is fantastic. I mean, it comes with really decent accessories. The sculpt on both his face and his body is really nice. I mean, you can see the details and everything, really. I don't know if you can make it out on camera, you probably won't be able to, but he does have lines in his clothes, and you can even notice that he has the flap here on his vest, the flap that can undo. They could have just not put any real detail on him, but they didn't. His belt is nicely detailed. Even his lightsaber is more detailed than what I've seen in the past. So they're stepping up their game a little bit with the detail. And even this thing has some good detail to it. Now, I will address one thing. This is a growing concern for me. I've gotten a few figures lately that have been, let's just say, a little smaller than similar figures, and it's starting to, frankly, it's starting to scare me, because this is a direct rehash of the VOTC Vader. And let's see if I can get him to stand without the stand. And he is huge compared to Luke. I mean, if you're looking at this right here, Luke Skywalker looks almost a little lower than 5 feet tall. I don't know exactly how tall he's supposed to be, but Darth Vader looks massive next to him. I don't know if, and it's not just Luke that's like that, it's several other figures that I have. I know Luke's supposed to be exceptionally short, but it's just unbelievable how small they're making the figures now. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out. If you want to see a little duel here, I guess I can set one up. So there you go. We got a little duel going on. Not much else to say, really. I mean, he's the best Luke Skywalker I've seen in a very long time. He does look a little weird when you're standing him up straight. His legs look kind of like that almost, like they're splitting like this a little bit, but it's not too bad. And like I said, I know Luke Skywalker is supposed to be shorter. And at first glance, next to Darth Vader, I was just like, wait a second. Is he really supposed to be that short? But he is supposed to be short. It's just the other figures I'm concerned about. I mean, the Stormtroopers, not the Stormtroopers, the Clone Troopers, they're all supposed to be the same height. But I got the Kashyyyk Trooper, and that guy is nowhere near as tall as the other troopers I have. I don't know what they're doing, but it's starting to scare me. Because I'm getting back into Star Wars. I don't want my figures to get out of scale. They're already small as it is. I mean, the 3 and 3/4 inches, and Luke Skywalker barely hits 3 inches, I think. So, and that's the size that Kashyyyk Trooper is, or Kashyyyk, or whatever you say. I've never fully known how to say that word. Anyways, there's Luke Skywalker. He's easily a 9 out of 10. Really nothing wrong with him, except for, the face sculpt isn't spot on, and the legs do look kind of weird when he's standing up. Kind of like that. It doesn't look so bad on camera, but in person you do kind of notice it. Anyways, my next review is probably going to be something that some of you might like. I got an Obi-Wan figure and decided I'd try and fix him because he didn't look right. So that might be kind of interesting. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.